Hello, CEO coaches. Today, I'm super excited to share with you my best advice for clients and coaches just like you who want to get more clients, right? Did I just mess that up? Let me start that over again. Y'all, look, today we're going to be talking about the best advice that I can share with coaches just like you who want to get more clients in your business. All right. So stay tuned. All right, guys. I hope my connection is a little better today. It looks like it's a little wavy, but I'm a lot clearer than I was last week. All right. So, like I said today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the best advice that I can give you so that you can get new clients. Okay. So if this is your first time seeing my face in your feed, my name is 𝐒𝐡𝐨𝐩. I am a marketing coach for coaches, and I help coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. All right. So as you guys are coming in, go ahead and say hi to me. Let me know who is viewing me right now so I can give you a shout out. And as usual, you guys know where I like to start. I like to share with you who is sponsoring this show. All right. So today, y'all, if y'all looking for more leads, more sales, more clients, then you want to join the Coaching Business Simplified. Inside the Coaching Business Simplified, you get live monthly marketing trainings with me. You get done for you content every single month. You get spotlight coaching. So if you got questions, I got the answers. And you also are part of an awesome community of CEO coaches that are absolutely kicking butt. So to join us, you can go to 𝐒𝐡𝐨𝐻.com/7 for 30. You get to join us for $7 for the first 30 days and then $47 after that. Y'all, that's a super duper steal, right? So hello, Ross. How you doing? What's up? So if my club members, if you guys are in the house, if you're watching me, go ahead and drop an emoji to let people know that you are a club member and how awesome it is that I'm not just saying it myself. All right, guys. So again, today I want to talk to you about how do you get more clients, right? So recent research that I came across shares with you that the reason why some of us do not stick with our goals, our business goals, it has to do with psychological factors, right? Forces that support the ability for us to stick with our goals. Well, I'm going to take a deep dive in this, right? So if you've been with me for the month of April, you know I've been talking about limited beliefs, right? And so this is the last masterclass that relates to limited beliefs so that we can attract more clients, we can attract more money, we can start building a coaching business that actually supports our passion and brings in the income that we need in our business, okay? So this is closing everything out, but it all makes sense, if that makes sense, right? Okay. All right. So you don't need to change at all, right? Who you are to achieve your goals, you just need to understand the science behind the lasting change and the process of how do you make this change, right? We all go through the ups and downs in our business. Sometimes we feel like it's ourselves. Sometimes we feel like it's outside forces. Sometimes it's our mind telling us the things that we should do and not do. But y'all, it's not you. It's not you. No, it is the things that we put in our mind. It's the things that we say to ourselves. And so today, like I said, I'm going to wrap this limited beliefs up to let you guys know and give you the extra strategies that you need so that you can overcome this so that we can get more clients, we can start getting the money, we can start building our coaching business to the level that we want it to be. All right. So let me know if you're ready. Let me know. All right. So today, like I mentioned today, we're going to be talking about the best advice on how to get more clients with simple mind shift processes. Let me know if you're ready. Okay. Let me know if you're ready to get into this because I am. I'm ready. I am so ready. All right. Okay. So I've taken my drink. We are going to get in this. Roz says she's ready. Thank you, Roz. Thank you so much. Okay, so grab your pen, get your notebook, and we're going to be taking some notes. Get your pen, get your paper, so we can be taking some notes. So the first thing that I want to talk about is that I want you to focus on small steps. Small steps. I understand, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more face, that there is this hustle mentality out here. There's this hustle movement out there. And a lot of times, even if you have that hustle mentality, or maybe you take it slow like myself, there is a process to making things happen. Because if you're anything like me, I get overwhelmed. There's so much coming in that I need to be doing that I get so overwhelmed that I do not take action. And the simplest way so that we can take action on our dreams and our goals is to break them down into steps. Yes, break them down into steps. So you might have an overall dream that you want things to happen. You want to live in a big house. You want to be able to travel. You maybe want to only work 3 months out of the year. That would be awesome. Or maybe 6 months out of the year. Maybe you want to leave your full-time job so that you can coach more people, build a consulting business. What is your overall dream? And then there are goals to make that happen, right? There are monetary goals. There are physical goals. Maybe if you want to travel, you need to get a travel agent, right? There are goals that you need. You might need to legalize your business, right? You might need to build business credit. You might need to get your coaching program. What are the goals that you need to set to achieve the big dream? And then we're going to break them down in steps, okay? So I'm going to give you a really good example of how this looks. Now, this might look a little overwhelming. Please, if it does, please just bear with me, right? Because I wanted to create a visual for you to let you know how you can break down these goals, okay? So in the center of my mind map is what my dream would be. Build and grow a 4-figure per month coaching business, okay? That's my overall dream. That might be your dream. That might be other people's dreams. This was my dream, to build and grow a 4-figure per month coaching business. Okay. Hello, Arnetta. Then to reach that dream of mine, because building it and growing a 4-figure a month coaching business was the goal for me, the dream for me, to replace my income. Okay. So once you've done that, in the circles, you break down the goals. So the first goal, I'm going to start over to the right-hand side. I'm going to start on the right-hand side. The first part of me reaching that dream was to brand notice, right? Get brand awareness. And to break those down into steps, I needed to create a signature show. That was, at first, it was a podcast. Then it started to be my YouTube channel. Then I need to get on my social media profile. And then I needed to start, creating content. So those were steps to help me get my brand noticed, build brand awareness. I feel like that's the first step in anything where you're growing your business. People need to know who you are. And people need to know that you know what you know. So a signature show, again, that could be a video, that could be a weekly video, that could be a conference call, that could be a podcast. I just knew that podcasting was easier for me at that time. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more face. I knew that starting a podcast was easier for me at that time because I had a job and I couldn't promise myself I could be on video every single day because things were just coming up, right? So I knew that one of my steps to achieve my goal, which was brand awareness, was a signature show, social media, find a social media platform that my clients were on. At that time, that was Facebook. And then I needed to come up with a content schedule. I needed to prepare to have content for my show. I need to also have content for my social media profiles. Okay. So once you break that goal down, then there are steps to building the signature show. There were steps for me getting used to the Facebook platform. There were steps for me in creating content, looking for content to make it easy for myself, right? So that's how you would break down a big dream into goals and then to steps. And then the next goal was to have digital products. What type of products did I want to have? How was I going to sell my digital product? What e-commerce store setup was I going to use? And then how was I going to source the content to help me create these products? Okay. Then all the steps from there. And then over here to the left-hand side, I needed to have a coaching program, right? I needed a high-level, high-end coaching program. I needed to map out my system. I needed to name my system. I needed to write out the modules. And then there were steps within those goals. Then I wanted to get clients. Okay, what was my client avatar? How would I find them? How would I attract them? And then once I did find out who my client avatar was, I needed to know what their likes and their dislikes. Y'all see what I'm saying? I know it sounds like it's a lot, right? It sounds like a lot by me just saying it. But if you break down your overall dream, right? I feel like I got music in the background. Is that what's happening? I think I do. Faintly happening. Okay, that's it. It's gone. Okay, let me get back. All right, there we go. So once I had this dream of what I wanted my life to be, my lifestyle to be, I knew that I needed to break it down into goals to make that happen. Once I decided what those goals were, I needed the steps that I needed to take to make those goals happen, right? I look at this as a recipe. When we are putting food out, we making macaroni and cheese or we baking a cake, we've got to think about all the ingredients to make that happen. We know the final result is macaroni and cheese. We know what it looks like, we know what it tastes like, we know we want to, we want it to taste like, but we need to pull all the ingredients together to make it happen. And then once we know what those ingredients are, there are steps to creating it, right? Because you can't put uncooked macaroni into the oven and then take it out and then put cheese on it and then do all that. You couldn't do that out of order. It wouldn't taste good. There would be some horrible macaroni and cheese. And if you cook your macaroni and cheese like that, let me know so I don't show up for it. Okay. But y'all get the point. So if you want to step back from limited beliefs and you want to actually take action on your dreams, we want to start with small steps. Small steps. Again, don't allow someone else to rush you on your dreams. I'm not rushing you. I'm just telling you that that's step back. I mean, that's step back for a minute. Let's look at the big picture of everything that you want to do. And let's break down those, right? I'm not telling you that those dreams cannot happen. Oh no, I would never say that. But what I will say is that let's break these down to make them accessible and make them easier for you to achieve. Because a lot of times we look at the big picture of things and we see how overwhelming it can be. Sometimes we don't even believe that it can happen. It can. There's just a process to the madness. And I gave you your first process. Let's break them down into itty bitty steps. Itty bitty steps, right? Okay, so what's next? What's next is that we need social support. We need a community. We need a community online and offline. This is so essential to your growth. This is so essential to you building your coaching business. I don't care if it's a 4-figure, 5-figure, 6-figure per month business. You must have support both online and offline. So when I created the Coaching Business Simplified, I provided a support community for people online. There is a Facebook group. We do co-working sessions together. We do masterclass training together, right? I wanted to provide that online support for other coaches who are new coaches and coaches who are been in the game for a while, right? I had a coaching call with one of my clients yesterday, and she told me, y'all, this is like big news, right? Last week I talked about different ways that you can make money. Right? I said, make a list of 10 different ways that you can make money in your coaching business, right? So I had 2 clients, one a club member and a client, right? That took action on that. Stephanie took action and she implemented her laser coaching session. So if you're inside of the Coaching Business Simplified Facebook group, you saw that Stephanie said, hey, I took action and I created a laser coaching session as one of her services. 2 days later, Stephanie replied back and said half of the appointments that she had scheduled for her laser coaching session had been sold out. Like over half. She started with 0 and almost half of them are already booked. Yeah, right? Felicia is a club member and a client of mine. She told me yesterday she took action and she knew that there was a tax season, like people filing taxes needed to file for, I think, an extension. She said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. All day, I'm going to tell people that I will file for their extensions. She made $4,000 in one day. She took action. Okay. In that support, you in that group, you get that type of support. You get to see what's possible for other people. So I created a Facebook community where other coaching business, where other coaches can share their ups and their downs. If they have questions, right? So having a social support system is very important, both online and offline. I have a social support system offline. My husband, my girlfriends, my family, right? I talk to them about my business. I even have a therapist. That's my outside social support so that I can continue to do what I do. We all need someone to talk to. We all need someone to who can understand what we're going through. So if you don't have that, you need to get that. If you don't have offline support because maybe your parent, your family doesn't believe in you, they don't really know what you do, they don't feel like you can really make money out of this, then you need to hop yourself into a community, an online community. And out of that online community, you can grow into an offline community. It is very important that you have a community like this because I do not want you working in a silo. Silo keeps you lonely. It keeps you in your own head because you know sometimes we are our own enemy, right? You need somebody else who can lift you up and support you, right? You guys agree with that? I see the love. Thank you so much because we need that. We need that very much. All right. So here's the next thing that I want to talk to. This is my next best advice to coaches who want to get clients. Now, I know this, what I'm sharing with you, is more of on a psychological level, but if we can't get the mind right, we can't get our pockets right. Okay, we can't line our pockets with the money or the clients that we want to bring in. Okay, so the third advice that I want to share with you is to make things really easy for yourself. Simplest ideas is usually the best. Now, this is probably unheard of in our community. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? In our community, we are taught that we must be the best at everything. We've got to do more than what they are doing. Y'all know what I'm saying. And what that does is that it stresses us out. We create these imaginary competitors. We're competing with something that doesn't really exist. And if it does, it's in the minds, it's in our minds. It's a thought process that has been passed on from person to person, family member to family member, to make us feel like that we have to work so much harder to get the results that we want. That is not true, guys. That is so false. And I want you to start to think of things. How can I make this easy on myself? Arnetta says, easy. That's what I need. I tend to complicate things, and it's okay, right? It's okay to complicate things, but it is even better to figure out and recognize that you are making something complicated and how do you make it easy? I do this and I ask myself this all the time, right? So, what I have to do, yeah, these psychological things that I do for myself, or what I'm sharing with you is really that it's really what helped me get out of my own way. Okay, so let me just share this with you. When I am working on a project, a new project or a new idea, I do have tons and tons of thoughts. And I'm thinking, oh, when I do this, this can happen. I can do this. I can put this in. I can do all of these things because in the back of my mind, I hear a voice that says, I have to do it better than them. I have to do it better than what I saw them do it. And when I realize, when I hear that in my mind, I have to say to myself, babe, you got to just do it better than what you've been doing it. You, me. And if I haven't been doing it, then I only have to do one level better than what I was doing before. Y'all get what I'm saying? The other thing about being working on a project, sometimes I can get overwhelmed with all the little pieces. I know a lot of stuff. I know what I think I should be doing. And I put all of those in my thought process. I've read a ton of books. I know that there's so many strategies, and I want to implement all of those strategies. But I also have to take into account my lifestyle and how I want to live my life. right? One of my dreams is to chill. I just like I want to chill. I want to be able to get up anytime I want to. I want to be able to do my work and leave. If I want to work 1 hour a day, then that's what I want. I want to be able to work from the beach. I want to not worry if my flight gets canceled that I have to rush home to do anything. I want a chill lifestyle. And if I realize that this new project that I am thinking about is going to take away from that chill lifestyle that I dream of and want, then I know I need to simplify this thing. I need to make it easy for myself, right? Because a lot of times, again, we think we have to make things so hard. Hello, D. This is a conversation that I had with my husband. My husband's going to kill me because I'm always sharing things with him, right? And my husband is a big thinker. He is a great big thinker, and we were working through a project. And I said to him, is this the easiest way that we can do this? And we both paused because I was overthinking it. I was making it more complicated. He was overthinking it. He was making it more complicated. And I said, what is the easiest way to do this? And we literally had to step back on this. And we came up with an easier process. And then once we came up with this easier process, I asked him, now, how do you feel? He said, I feel so much better. I feel so much better that I don't have to do all those things. So I'm telling you, you have to ask yourself when you are working on something, is this the easiest way for me to do this? It is okay. And then I'm going to share this last story with you guys before I move on. I remember my old boss, right? My old boss said to me, Elise, you want to make things so easy, right? You want to make things so simple for yourself. And I looked at her because it was an insult. She literally was insulting me, right? And I took it that way initially. And I said to her, after me, told them, what I really wanted to say, right? And I said, well, why do I want to do it hard? Who wants to do it hard? Every time I think of hard work, I think of aging. I think of me stressing out my body, being sick, having to take medication because I'm stressed out. I'm not about that life. And if you're about the hustle and making things hard for yourself, I am not the coach and the teacher for you. I'm just not. I'm going to always try to find an easier way to do something so that I get the results that I want. All right. Your results might be different than my results, but I know what I want out of my life. I know what I want out of my business. And if I can assess a new project and do it the easiest way to get the results that I want, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try to do it hard. I'm just not. And again, if you're looking for someone who is a hustle, who wants to make it hard and complicated and put all these little widgets all together, then I'm definitely not that person because I'm going to simplify this stuff as much as possible. I am the coach and the educator and the teacher that's going to help you get to the money the quickest and the easiest way. Now, if that makes me a bad coach, I'm just sorry. That's just who I am. Hola, hola. Arnetta says yes to work from the beach. Yes, I want to do that. Or if I don't have to work, if I can do all my work from my phone. Or not, just chill and get a little tan. That's the life for me. That's what I want. Arnetta says she loves it. Thank you, girl. All right, so let me get off my soapbox because y'all know I might, throw in some preaching. All right, so here are 3 ways to make things easy for yourself. I didn't leave you hanging. I'm going to break this down for you. All right, control the environment that you're in. That is the thing that my husband and I did when we sat down. We controlled the environment. Let's step away from all of this paper. Let's step away from, all of this loud noise. And let's get a clean sheet of paper and let's map this out the easiest way. Control the environment. Control what is coming into your mind or people are saying to you. If someone is trying to tell you to make it hard, if you are on a webinar, let me just say this. If you are on a webinar and this person is saying, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to, if you ain't posting 10 times a day, then you ain't doing it right. Change your environment because that's too much. Just say, oh, I ain't listening to that. Maybe I just watch it in the replay and fast forward it later, right? Control the environment. The second thing is, I'm getting too excited here, is limit your choices. Limit your choices. I got a Facebook user who said this. Oh, Rosa says, we all want to maximize our efforts, our times. Yes, yes. That's all, time you can't get back. You can't get that back. But I want you to limit your choices. Sometimes we have too many things going on. This is something that I realized when I was house shopping so many years ago. My realtor was taking me around to all these different homes, and I was getting confused and overwhelmed. And I say, look, show me the top 3 homes that fit into my category. Let's limit it to 3 and let me choose one. I can't, too many choices overwhelms me because this does this and this does this, right? There's another thing. A lot of you guys asked me about the best course platform for you. And let me tell y'all, I've done the research on all the different course platforms, and there is some cons and there are some pros to each one. And I know that if I sent you to all of the course platforms that you can upload your course, you're going to get overwhelmed. When you come ask me about a course platform, you're asking me for probably the best 3. You don't want all those choices yourself because you get overwhelmed. So you want to do that. If you know that about when you're researching, you also need to take that in account when you are coming up with new project ideas. Limit your choices, okay? Uh, can you see my name now? No, Rosa. I can see your name on my phone, but I can't see your name on my within StreamYard. D says you have broken this down so easy. Great training. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, D. But Rose, I know it's you. I mean, it's fine. Okay. So the third way is to create a roadmap. Map out what you're gonna do. So I just share with you how to break down your dream into goals, into steps. That's the beginning of your roadmap. So if you can control the environment so that you don't overthink things, right? And you can make it as easy as possible and limit your choices. Limit your choices is going to make it really easy for you. Okay. I mean, again, think about the choices. If you go to a restaurant, okay. I promise I'm gonna limit my stores. But Cheesecake Factory, y'all know Cheesecake Factory has, I think, a 15-page menu. I might be exaggerating 15 pages, but it's a lot of pages in the Cheesecake Factory's menu. Too many choices. Too many choices that it literally makes you only choose the things that you always eat. I always eat the grilled chicken with some fries. I don't even know all their appetizers because it's just so many pages. I don't think I have never eaten a steak or whatever from Cheesecake because I never can get there. It's just too much on the menu. If they can limit their menu to maybe like the time, like this is the lunch menu. That's great. I get to look at what's for lunch. I think they have that lunch menu, dessert, wine. They have everything. It's just too much. So the more you can limit your choices, the easier you can get to the result that you want. It can be easier for me to choose good food. Okay. Amy said, too many choices leads me to Yes, yes, it leads you into indecision and you don't take action. It's 2 years later and you still haven't implemented on that project. Okay. Limit your choices. And I want you to take away from this is that it's okay to make it easy on yourself. It is very much okay to make it easy on yourself and create a roadmap, right? Rosa says the environment can create detours on your roadmap or it can give you the green light to get to quick results. Yes, ma'am. Anetta says, I get overwhelmed when things have too many choices. Yes, yes. And a lot of these course platforms have a lot of choices. So if we're going to be talking about courses, creating a course, how to market your course, and launch your course next month. And so I'm going to be sharing with you platforms that make this whole thing easy, just easy. I know some of you know that I shared that I'm using Katra right now to move my membership over to. Y'all, it's a beast. I will not recommend Contra to you until you are more tech savvy and that you have more patience. I've been working on setting up this new membership inside of Contra for the past 3, maybe 4 months. I'm almost like 80% complete now. Some of it is that I did need to step back a little bit, right? And I had to find an easier way to set Contra up. So, sometimes you just need, again, I had to change my environment and the way I thought about this process to move it a little faster. Okay. Because I was trying to put all these little bells and whistles to it, and that was just overwhelming me. But that's coming. New membership platform is coming really soon. Uh, Rosa says, Arnetta, I agree. Okay, y'all having a conversation. Awesome. Okay, okay. I'm about to move on because I'm just talking. I'm just talking so much. Okay, so here's the next thing I want to share with you is that I want you to act as if. I think this is the last best advice that I want to give you. I want you to act as if. I want you to trick your brain into thinking you're the person you want to be. Now, this is different from fake it till you make it. This is a little tad bit different than fake it till you make it. See, when you tell your brain, oh no, I got another slide after this. Once you tell your brain, or when you start to act in a certain way, the brain doesn't know the difference between acting and your real self. Okay. So one of the things that I realized that I would say that was really part of acting as if. I would say to people, and this is a little bit off business related, but I would say to people that I don't drink. And I did drink, right? But I knew I wanted to change new habits, right? I can't drink wine because I'm allergic to grapes. I don't really didn't really like drinking anyway. I was doing it more of a social thing, trying to fit in, more like peer pressure, but I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. Really, I don't. So I would just say I don't drink. I just don't. Act as if where you want to be. It's not faking it to make it. It was me tricking my brain at that time to be a non-drinker. Okay. So I like for you to trick your brain to act to move you into the position you want. Let me share this slide with you. All right. This is what I want you to start to say to yourself. This is what I call that is statement. When you are acting the way you want to be. So let me say this because I don't want to get all tongue tied here. If you want to be a CEO that runs a 6-figure coaching business, how would that CEO act? What would they say? What would their day look like? What would they be doing? I dream of myself as a CEO that would have people like you showing up for my lives, interacting with me, sharing the lives. So I act as if, I don't care if it was 0 of you on. I act as if it was 20,000 of you on. I am still acting as if it's 20,000 of you guys on with me live. That is what I do. Y'all see that? That is how I act. That's me. That's me showing up for you. So that's the statements that you want to say. When you see things, you say, that's like me. When you see someone doing something that is not part of your makeup yet, you say, that's me. That's what I do. This is how I do it. Y'all get it? This is you might have to say it to yourself in the back of your mind. If you see someone, this is what I need to start saying to myself when I see people exercising. I need to say, that's what I do. That's how I do it. That not how I will do it. That's different. That's a good one, but it's not projecting currently. The brain needs to feel and know that it happens. Look, let me give y'all this example, and then I promise I'm gonna stop talking. Y'all ever said something for so long, and I'm not gonna say it's a lie, but you said something for so long that you believed it, like you don't even know, did that really happen or not happen? Right? Because why that happens is the brain cannot, you've said it so much, the brain doesn't even know if it's real or not real. Like it is. That's what because you said it is, the brain believes that it is. That's why I like to say that is statements. Okay. I hope I'm making sense, right? Miss Johnson says, this is encouraging. Yes, girl. So many women think so. He is. Right. Right. Y'all, yes. Chantel, what's up, girl? Hey, girl, what's up? What we think becomes our experience. Yes, it does. It's just changing language. And the that is statement is so powerful. That's like me. That's what I do. That's what I do. This is how I do it. Okay. These are very, very simple statements. So this is totally different than the fake it till you make it, right? This is just telling yourself, this is what I do. This is what I do. Hey, this is what I do. Sometimes I used to say it as a joke when people say, "Oh, you're so great." I said, "Oh, that's what I do," right? I was doing it as a joke, but hey, I am doing what I was joking and laughing about with confidence now. It is This is what I do. That's how I do it. That's me. Yeah, y'all. I mean, I don't know if that's proper English. I don't know. I don't really care. But these that is statements will change the way you operate your business and run your business, right? Chantel, yep, I realize I've done that for long, but to my detriment. So now I have to reserve it. Not easy, but definitely worth it. Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm feeling this in my bones, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. I wanted to bring this training to you to let you know that I believe in what you do. I know that what you do is going to make the biggest impact in other people's lives. Yes, we are all coaches and consultants in here, educators and teachers in this group. And we might be teaching the same thing, offering the same thing, but because we are who we are offering it in a different way. And I wanted April to be the month that we let go of any limited beliefs that we have about ourselves. If I know that you are the GOAT, then other people know that you're the GOAT. I see you guys. I see what you're doing. I see your posts. I love the naturalness that you have about what you do. I know that what you post makes a difference to me. So I know that it makes a difference into others. I just want you to believe it in yourself. So this month was about giving you the strategies that you needed to believe in yourself. Because I know you got it, right? And some of you are more confident than others, but you lack the confidence in certain areas. No more. Like you have no excuse now because I've given you everything you need. When you guys agree? When you agree? Thank you, Rosa. Rosa says that is and I am statements are powerful. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So look, let me see what else I got here. Here's a reminder. Getting clients or getting more clients is an active mind shift process. I can give you all the strategies in the world on marketing and selling. If you do not make the mind shift or change the mind or your beliefs, you will not get the clients or you will not get more clients. We are our biggest enemy. And we stop ourselves because we are having these conversations with ourselves most of the time that is stopping us from moving forward. No more. I've given you where you need it. Amy says this month's training has been exceptional, exactly what I needed professionally and personally. Awesome. I am so glad that is because Amy, next month we moving into online courses. We're moving into making money with online courses from the content that you already have and to content, repurposing content that you already have. I'm going to share with you about how to market it, how to create it easily, how to automate it so that it is making money for you in your sleep. We're going to do all of this. But I needed to set the foundation for you guys. Okay. We're going to be coming back to this because I know sometimes, as the seasons change, the mind might drift back into the old ways. But for now, with this new season of spring and summer, we've got the strategies that we need, right? Okay, 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 okay. Enough of me talking. All right. So today, this is my best advice. Apply these simple mind shift techniques at every opportunity that you get. Apply these. Go back. If you missed the first month of training on unlimited beliefs, go back. They're on YouTube. They're on my Facebook business page. Go back and watch them, right? If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you best do that now so you don't miss this training because I gave you so many strategies. Just pick the ones that best fit you. Pick the ones that are easy for you to implement. All right. I don't want to make this difficult for you. And before we go, guys, if you felt like someone needed to hear this training for today, go ahead and share this out. Sharing is caring. I forgot to say that. Also, if you're not a Coaching Business Simplified member, you want more leads, you want more sales, you want more clients, and I want you to go and join us inside of our community, the Coaching Business Simplified community, where you get live training from me every single month inside the group. So you think that this is a training? Imagine if you're a club member, okay? You get done for you content. New content drops the first Tuesday of every month. So new done for you content bundle is around online courses. So if you got clients who need to create courses for themselves, this is a great training. If you need to create more courses for yourself, this is going to be a great training for you to go through, okay? So you also get spotlight coaching. So if you got questions, I got the answers. If I don't have the answers, I will make sure I find someone who does have the answers. And you also become part of an awesome community of CEO coaches that are kicking butt. I shared with you earlier 2 people who are just kicking butt. And I know all of you are too. I see you. I see you. I see you. So if you're not a Coaching Business Simplified member, go over and join us. Go to aleecemichelle.com/7 for 30. You can join us for only $7 for the first 30 days. And then after that, it is $47 a month. You can't beat that. You honestly can't. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today on this Unlimited Belief series. I am excited about May. I was excited about April, man, y'all. Again, if this training, Amy said it helped her a lot. It helped me. I think I started in the beginning of the month saying that this training is more about me and for me. It probably is for you. I needed this more than you did too. Okay. But I'm so glad so many of you showed up. I'm so glad that new people who have been gone for a little while showed up. Again, thank you so much, guys, for trusting me with your business. I'm here to help you market your coaching, your group coaching programs, help you sell your online courses, and I'm helping you market it in an easy and simplest way. Again, thank you so much. I am Aleece Michelle Jones. I am a marketing coach, and I'm here to help you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. You guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out. Love you, Chantel. Love you, Amy, Dee, Rosa. You guys have an awesome day. Miss Johnson, Arnetta, you have an awesome day.